today's Taco Tuesday was genuinely insane. First, it started off with Sammy running the lava event and spawning his base, which I got Rainbow Chicotera and a normal Chicotera and a secret Lucky Block from. And then he said we're gonna go from 8x luck all the way until we get to 25x luck. And then he snapped, and I was collecting coins, so I'll be able to spawn the Lucky Block. Then with my alt account, I bought the Lucky Blocks with my main, and with my alt account, I did the Chicotera ritual because of the two Chicoteras. And then they connected, and then the low Chicotera spawned. It was normal. Somehow got Bubblegum, Taco, and then I forgot what else I got. Claw, and it got the shark. So then, me and my alt account bounced it back and forth, and then he just went to 10x luck. So then now that he's at 10x luck, we hope to get something good. And yeah, he said he's spawning 5,000 dragons. And then he said the weirdest thing happened to him. Right here. The craziest thing just happened to me. A dragon spawned in my server. I think it's because of the St. Patrick's Day luck. And right here, I was just bouncing it back and forth. And he's spawning the taco truck. And now, what I'm doing is I'm checking what it needs, and I'm still doing this. And this is the part, I think this is the part where I get hit. Yeah, I got hit, and I somehow clutched, and then my alt account got hit, and then, yeah. So I made my alt account take it, and then I started opening them Lucky Blocks. I got that, and then I got another one, and then those two Aninis, and then I want to collect more coins, and then he said it's raining Lucky Blocks, so then he started spawning a bunch. And then 13,000 have already been sold of the new Legrande. And he spawned his base once again, and otherwise was Lucky Blocks this time. And I managed to get a Lava Leprechaun Lucky Block, which probably is rare. And he said he still hasn't added overpowered brain rot to the pinata yet, which is okay. And I don't know why. He said, rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think it's a new meme. Then I got quesadilla from my Lucky Block. And then I got the Lavaca coin things. And then, I'm sorry, I called them Lavaca coin things. And then I went to 15x luck, and I just kept opening, and I got another one. And I got a Los Quesadillas, which I obviously smacked into the fuse, along with the quesadilla in one of the Lavacas, and checked my alt account to see if there was anything. And then I got another Lavaca, put it in fuse, and then obviously I got the Paradiso. Why not? And then what happened was I got hit, and then what happened was I started selling things I didn't need, opening Lucky Blocks, and then I got the secret Lucky Block right there. And then he said, should he run 3 roads for 3 minutes? And then he activated 20x luck. And then I'm fusing once again, and something crazy happened in the fuse. Not this one. I think it's like the next one or two. And I didn't get the brain rots for the base. And then I skipped it, and I got a Divine Axolotl, Paradiso Axolotl, and then I let it go. So then I was able to put that in the fuse, and along with the Black Hole Goat, a Lavaca, and then, I got hit on the Black Hole Goat, and then the one that was somewhat rare. Then I bought the Lucky Blocks, and he said, it is time. How many times should I run 25x luck? And I said, as many as you can. And then he said twice. Well, that's what everyone put. And then I opened it, and I just got another Paradiso Axolotl. And then I opened those two, got potatoes, and then a Totodile Sahur spawned, which I smacked into the fuse with that. And then what happened was, then Sammy said someone got a Garama and posted W in the chat. And then someone got a St. Patrick's trait Burgero, and I brung in one of my other alt accounts. I had nothing I needed this admin abuse. And then what happened was 40,000 have already been claimed. Oh, and this account right here is a main part of what I got at the end. What I got at the end was well, you'll have to see the short for that. But it's really good. You'll see what I got if you keep watching my alt account, because I think I take it. Yeah, I take it. And it's really good. Because someone had it in the fuse in a public server, and in the fuse, they thought it protected it and didn't let it get stolen. But in reality, it was able to be stolen. So I paid $5 for the magic carpet, which I didn't have on my alt. And I had 39 Robux because I did the glitch where you can go and look through the floor and steal from the bottom. And I did that. So then I was able to steal it, unlock their base, and somehow get to my base, which is why I was standing still right here for a while. I was standing here because I was locking in and getting it. And then, see, that's what I got. And he said, W, everyone's getting stuff. Yeah, I just got something real good. And then he said W, admin abuse. And so far it was really good for me. So he said, should you do the admin abuse for a bit longer? So obviously it was a yes. And then I opened Lucky Blocks, got more Lavaca Leperinos, and then I bought these Lucky Blocks. And then what happened was he said 55,000 of the new Legrandes were made, and then he spawned his base, which had just Lucky Blocks. And then you can see a little 6-7 in my base. And then he activated Yin Yang. And then I went to opening Lucky Blocks. Then I sold the Chuanini. And then this, I think, is the crazy fuse. What happened was my alt account joined. So then I was selling all my bad things. Then I got another Tototosa Whore that I stole in the public. Then I put things into the fuse, and this is where it gets crazy. I fused it, and then I skipped it, and I got a Divine Taco. One of those. I was getting my alt account over, but it got hit before I could buy it, which kind of makes me sad. But still, 240 million is 240 million. It's still really good for me. And then that was one of the craziest admin abuses because I got the 240 mil, 225 mil. It was Divine Taco because off the bat it's 20 million. And then I put more things in the fuse, and then I started collecting coins. And I think I was trying to get something in a public server here. I think it was a secret Lucky Block. And I was putting more things in the fuse because he snapped. And you can see the Savigno or whatever thing I got from the fuse. And that admin abuse was over. And that's when I got a secret Lucky Block for my alt. And want to know what I got from it? I'm editing this after I played it. But guess what I got? A Tortughini. So this admin abuse was really good. For me, at least. And I thought the two things I got was pretty crazy. And then I was trying to steal things in public right here. And then I checked if anyone was joining the server. And then after, I bought the Pucker Up Mamot so I can rebirth because I have 100 trillion. And then that's when I looked at it. And then what happened was I went to my base, collected some more coins, and then once I realized the Avenue Beast was over, checked my spins, spawned a last lucky block, then I bought it like a normal person would do. And then I was probably trying to steal something again. And then the lucky block, I opened it, and I got another Lavaka. And then what happened was I went out of my base, and I was just transferring my things to my alt account because the secret lucky blocks got Tortuguinis, then I left. I had the best Taco Tuesday ever.